You think you're eating healthy, right? Maybe a little something sweet after lunch. But for anyone over 60, this is a dangerous gamble. There are three seemingly harmless tropical fruits you need to stop eating immediately. Because for seniors, they can silently boost your blood sugar by over 50%. And that spike causes real brain inflammation. This inflammation leads directly to confusion, memory loss, and the kind of severe stroke risk that often hits at night. You need to know what they are before your next grocery run. You might not notice it at first, but the damage is absolutely happening. I understand. You've worked hard your whole life to be independent, to be well. You watch what you eat. You avoid the obvious junk. You've earned the right to enjoy your retirement, your grandkids, and a long, sharp memory. That's exactly why this hidden danger scares me so much. These are fruits promoted as superfoods, but their sugar content is just too aggressive for a mature metabolism. They hit the body hard and fast, putting immense strain on your vascular system. You might even be buying them at your weekly farmer's market, thinking you're doing the best thing. But sometimes, what looks natural can be extremely hard on your aging brain. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. I want you to picture Mr. Robert. He's 72, a retired history teacher from Ohio. He's the kind of man who still reads the newspaper with his morning drip coffee. He started noticing little things. Misplacing his keys became forgetting the name of his own grandson's school. He felt exhausted all the time, even after a good night's sleep. He blamed it on just getting older. Robert loved his morning smoothie. It was his daily treat. He was told to add an extra ingredient for natural sweetness and energy. A tropical fruit, known for its vibrant color. Every day, he was pouring this fruit's aggressive sugars into his system. For his already tired blood vessels and aging brain, this routine was creating severe metabolic stress. He felt a little foggy right after drinking it, but he just powered through. One Tuesday morning, he woke up. His right arm felt heavy, unresponsive. He tried to call his wife, but the words wouldn't come out. He was having a stroke, a massive one, while he thought he was just enjoying a healthy routine. This wasn't random. It was the slow, steady buildup of sugar spikes and inflammation that finally damaged the system. You're not just getting older. You might be unknowingly stressing your circulatory health. Now, let's talk about the three main culprits. 1. The super sweet salad topping. This first one is often used in salads, or as a vibrant garnish. It's small, deep red, and tastes intensely sweet, almost like candy. If you're a senior with any prediabetes or inflammation markers, this fruit is a major risk factor. It causes what doctors call a glucose surge, a rapid, unnatural spike that is damaging to the vascular system. Here's why this is so dangerous for us over 60. Our bodies don't clear sugar out of the bloodstream as fast as they used to. When you eat this fruit, that huge sugar rush stays in your system, floating around, causing immediate trouble. Think of your blood vessels, the tiny tubes that feed your brain, as fragile pipes. The immediate high level of sugar is like putting too much pressure into those pipes. It strains and damages the delicate inner lining of your arteries, particularly those small, critical ones deep inside your brain. This damage is called endothelial dysfunction. It means those pipes can't expand and contract correctly anymore. This makes the blood flow sticky and sluggish. When the flow slows down too much, especially while you're sleeping and your blood pressure naturally dips, a clot can form easily. That is the mechanism. That is how this healthy snack can raise your stroke risk by causing constant vascular stress. Over time, that tiny damage becomes permanent. until a critical failure occurs, often at night, often without warning. You must choose fruits that release sugar slowly. This one is simply too fast, too sweet, and too risky for our age group. Here's one that surprised even me. 2. The smoothie staple. This next one is a huge, heavy, slightly pale fruit. It's what most people think of when they hear tropical breakfast. They've been told it's high in a certain vitamin, making it essential. But the sheer volume of hidden sugar in just a small slice is shocking. It's an immediate jolt to your entire system that your aging pancreas has to work overtime to manage. The American Heart Association consistently warns that high sugar intake, not just fat, is a major factor in vascular disease. High sugar means high insulin, and high insulin means systemic inflammation. Here's the key takeaway for your memory. This chronic low-level inflammation constantly attacks your neurons, your memory cells. It doesn't cause a massive failure, but it leads to the creeping brain fog and confusion you might be feeling. You lose your sharp thinking, one tiny piece at a time. The sustained sugar exposure directly compromises your cognitive health. It's more common than people think. Have you felt this chronic tiredness or brain fog after eating a seemingly healthy meal? Let me know in the comments. And the final one is the one I see most often on every Sunday potluck table across America. 3. The potluck favorite. This fruit is bright yellow, easy to peel, and incredibly convenient. It's what you grab on the go, or what you offer when you're hosting a barbecue on your front porch. Because it's so easy, people eat 3 or 4 in a day without thinking. And that's the real danger. The sugar load accumulates quickly throughout the day. A study from the National Institutes of Health showed that the cumulative glycemic load, the total sugar impact across the day, is what dramatically increases the long-term risk for neurovascular events, like silent strokes. For our age, even moderate sugar in high volume is toxic. High blood sugar levels in an inflamed brain create an unstable environment for all cellular activity. It stresses the brain cells, making them less efficient at remembering and processing information. The convenience hides the danger of constant metabolic disturbance. Every time you eat a high volume of this one, you're creating stress and wear and tear in your blood vessels. And that's how this habit can raise your severe stroke risk. It's not just one spike. It's the constant daily accumulation that wears down your defenses. So what happens when you take these out of your routine? When you remove these high-impact fruits, the body and the brain start to heal the inflammation. You start to feel a calm energy. The chronic exhaustion disappears, allowing you to focus on your favorite hobby, remember birthdays without a panic, or simply enjoy a quiet conversation with your spouse. You gain stability in your energy levels, and your memory returns to its sharp, dependable state. It's about being truly present and mentally clear. If that's what you want, to protect your mind and your body, here's what to do next. This isn't about giving up all sweetness. It's about making smarter choices that honor your health and your independence. You deserve to feel sharp, energized, and safe. The danger of a severe stroke is real, but understanding the sugar link makes it preventable. You can choose different fruits with a low glycemic index. Protect your mind and the independence you've earned. You may never notice the silent blood sugar damage until one morning your memory or coordination is gone. Don't keep this to yourself. Someone you know could be at risk and needs this information today.